Thanks, Greg. Here in Portsmouth, Virginia, back in the dungeon. This is Intensity. We are back in the King of the Iron Throne tournament as we are set for some semi-final action here tonight as we take a look at the updated brackets right now here on Intensity. Will Storm. And there he is right there. Looking svelte as ever. I'm Alex Velez, ladies and gentlemen. I've been joined by Jeffrey the Buddy Johnson. As always, my dearest friend in all of this business, my only real friend in this business, it doesn't pay me. Yeah, Velez, I don't know if that's some kind of dumbass backhand compliment, but thanks for having me here tonight as every single night on this YouTube channel thingy. And here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, the honorable leader of La Familia, taking these cool little crafts we got going on this week, ladies and gentlemen. There he is, X-Brands dual champion, although they show him no love whatsoever. We'll get more on that later on. He's the Borderlands champion 2 times. And he is the longest reigning Going Viral champion, and there he is, sent from above, not to confuse with the mighty odious. Here's the moist of the macho, Biggie Sanchez, looking to win this tournament as he is the winner of tournaments and become the king of the Iron Throne, the king of independent wrestling, the king of my world and your world, Jeff. Yeah, Velez, you can be the king of your world. I pray to no gods, no kings. Only my old lady who's making me dinner. I'll be home later on, sweethearts. I didn't know you're married. I'm not. There he is, flexing the gun, looking super svelte tonight. Muy macho, Biggie Sanchez. I love the camera, Velez. You want me to get him out the camera? That's what I said. All right, there he is. Entering the ring. Big time semi-final action here tonight. You see him juking and jiving, looking real loose, looking mighty spry, as Mike McGurk would say. And here we go. There's the bell. 5-minute time limit is all the matches. 10-minute time limit for championship matches. And here we go. There's a rematch. Oh, poke to the eye. Kind of like that move, Velez. Here we go. Some elbows. Looking like a certain American dream. Marco Mania in the ring. Calm down. Here we go. Boost to the head. This is a rematch from several weeks ago. I believe it was a title match between Will Storm and Biggie Sanchez when he was the FUBAR champion. Just happened to come up short. Big body slam here inside the dungeon. Biggie Sanchez here in the semifinals. Will Storm, both of them. Hell of a night to get here. Hell of a match to get here. But now they are. Velez, it sounds like you don't know what the hell you're talking about right now. Now I'm actually shuffling through my notes right now. I had a little incident earlier. Gust to win. We actually decided to call it from the dungeon this week. And here we go, chopping them up and reminding the fans what to say when we chop people. Obviously, you don't too many marks or kayfabers in the crowd. No smart marks, no smarks, or whatever the independent. You think anybody's even listening to us right now, Velez? I don't know. Kick to the shin there. Dude Love style. Shout out to Dude Love, Bill McKnight's favorite wrestler growing up. He kind of does look like Mick Foley, doesn't he? Yeah, he wishes he looked like Mick Foley. And I don't know who's listening to us right now, but there is a beautiful jawbreaker by Will Storm. You think Will Storm's listening to this? Probably. Beautiful kick to the chin there by Will Storm. That neat little bother, that sweet shin music that was delivered by the 2-time Borderlands champion Biggie Sanchez. And here we go. The long hair mongrel here taking him apart. The champion, not sure if that makes sense. I'm sure our fantastic editing team will edit this commentary down. Velez, don't we do our own editing around here? Yeah, one man does everything. Right. Here we go, set in the corner. 3 minutes left with a beautiful missile drop kick to the left knee of champion Sanchez. Referee Ben McKnight here calling the action. Thank God we got rid of Evan Nobody. It was Evan something. Did it really matter, Velez? It did not. Here we go. Look how he's going for. Right into the steel bulkhead there. If you know what that is, you know what that is. Hang on now. Chop to the chest. How about that maneuver? I said, how about that maneuver? Sorry, I'm taking a drink, Velez. Stop being a mark on my catchphrases. There it is. What a maneuver by Will Storm. And to keep the change, shout out to Rich Boy. Unfortunately, took the L last week to the judge, who will be actually later on tonight in our main event tonight. against the one and only Alex Christopher, who defeated Owen Parker to make it to this point. And ladies and gentlemen, this is your 2-minute warning now. It looks like he's sizing. Hold on now, what the hell's going on right now? I believe that is Nick Mercer, the brand new Seven Cities champion. Enough love lost between Will Storm and Nick Mercer. Here we go now. Latino Dream. That costs a lot of money, millions of dollars if you ask me. You got it locked in tight. Ben McKnight getting in there, checking the hand. Minute and a half left. I don't know. Will Storm's going to see the end of the minute there. That's the end of the match, ladies and gentlemen. Give the assist to the Seven Cities champion right now. Making it to the finals is Muy Macho Biggie Sanchez. I really hope Nick Mercer does what he just did, because if Sanchez goes on to win this, and that's who he decides to cash his crown in on. Heaven help him. And there he is, celebrating as muy macho as he can be. One more time, he says, and there he is to a knee. What do you think about that? Let me get to him. He cashed in the favors. This is what he's known for. Congratulations, Biggie Sanchez. That's all I can say. I can't keep shitting on the guy. Yep. Well, there he is, shouting to the crowd. We're getting ready to send this back up to the studio to the one and only Greg Newhart, but hold on. Although I'm just getting word. We're going to get a word from the champ right now. Bill McKnight, let's send it down to you on the right.
And ladies and gentlemen, we got the winner, Biggie Sanchez here. You're moving on to the final round. You will face the winner of Alex Christopher and the judge. What do you don't know? The judge wins the next match. You got to face him to win this tournament. I'm gonna beat his ass. I'll beat your ass. I'll beat the camera on his ass. All I know is I'm old, I'm hurt, I'm tired, and I work with a bunch of fucking children. Tonight, Bill McKnight, I'm walking away your fucking king. How about that?
Well, choice words there by Biggie Sanchez. Moving on to the finals. Let's send it back up to Greg Newhart in the studio.